Economics second lesson, political parties. Introduction. In earlier times, emperors and kings ruled India. Yes or no? Yes. Long ago, kings ruled India. The king was the supreme head of the legislative, executive and judiciary branches. What is the meaning of legislative? That is a law-making body. What is the meaning of executive? That is a administrative body. What is the meaning of judiciary? All judges collectively called judiciary. Later, foreign powers made India as their colonies. Later on, foreign countries came to India and invaded our places also. These colonies became states after independence was declared. After our independence, these colonies converted into states. In 1950, India became a democratic country. We got our republic in 1950. India became a democratic country in 1950. A vibrant democracy needs a strong political party system. A very large democracy needs a strong political party system. What are political parties? Political parties are the voluntary associations of individuals with broad ideological identity who agree on some policies, formulate an agenda and program for the society. Political parties is nothing but it is a voluntary association, that is organization. It has to frame some policies and it has to formulate some agendas. Okay. Parties vary in size and in the ways they organize themselves. These political parties vary in size and in the way they organize themselves. Any political party has three basic components. First one is leader, second one is active members, third one is followers. Importance of political parties. Political parties are the backbone of democracy. Parties are not part of the formal arrangement of a government, but they are essential elements to form the government. These political parties are the backbone of our democracy. These political parties are not the part of formal arrangement of the government, but these political parties are essential elements to form the government. That means these political parties help to form the government. They formulate public opinion. They serve as intermediators between the citizen and the policy makers. These political parties serve as intermediates between citizens and policy makers. Functions of the political parties. First one, provide. These political parties provide loyal opposition, accountability and stability. What is opposition? That is opposition party. Okay, oppose party. Second one is nominate. These political parties select and nominate individuals. These political parties select the party members. No, that is only the meaning of select and nominate individuals. Third one is organize. Organize political campaign, that is group. These political parties organize political group. Fourth one is inspire. Put forward different policies and programs. These political parties forward, frame different programs and different policies. Coordinate. Connect the society and the state. These political parties connect our society and state. That means our citizens and members. Govern. Form and run the government. These political party helps to form a government and helps to run our government. Characteristics of a political party. It consists a group of persons of common goals. These political parties consist of a group of persons who are having a common goals. These political parties have its own ideology and program. We have many types of political parties. These all political parties have its own ideology and program and policy. Capture power only by constitutional means. These political parties have to capture its power only by the constitutional means. Okay. Endeavor to promote the national interest. Endeavor means try. These political parties try to promote the national interest and national welfare. A party is recognized if it has been engaged in political activity for 5 years. How did the party get recognition? It has been engaged in political activity for 5 years. How many years? 5 years. It has engaged with the political activity. Its candidates secure at least 6% of total votes in the last general election. Its candidates must get how many percentage of vote? 6% of total votes in the general election. Next we are going to see about party manifesto. A manifesto is nothing but before election the candidates announce the programs and policies. Yes or no boys? Before election the candidates announce its programs and policies. Many types of programs they offered. Yes or no? These programs and policies are called manifesto. That is party manifesto. Types of party system. There are 3 types of party system. There are single party system, bi-party system and multi-party system. Single party system. Single means one. Only one party system exists in that country, that is called single party system. Example, North Korea and Cuba. Second one, bi-party system. Bi means 2. There is 2 parties exist in that country, that is called bi-party system. Example, UK and USA. Multi-party system. Multi means many. Many parties exist in that country, that is called multi-party system. Example, India, France, Sweden and Norway. How to form a political party? We will decide to form a political party. What we have to do? First, we must get registered with Election Commission of India. First, we must get the registration. Second, we must have at least 100 members. So, how many members? You must have at least 100 members. We must write a party constitution. We have to write separate constitution for our party. Party system in India. Countries that follow a federal system have 2 kinds of parties. India's party system originated in the late 19th century. Party system of India started in 19th century. In fact, India has the largest number of political parties in the world. Now, India has the largest number of political parties, that is many number of political parties in the world. In India, we find the existence of political parties at 3 levels. First one is national parties, second one is regional parties, third one is registered but unrecognized party. Election Commission. The Election Commission of India is responsible for administering elections. Election Commission only the in charge for all elections conducted in India. Its headquarters is located in New Delhi. Election Commission's headquarters is located in New Delhi. Criteria for recognition. First, we are going to see about national parties. A party that secures at least 6% of the valid votes in Lok Sabha or assembly elections in 4 states. That party must at least secure how many percentage of the valid votes? 6%. They must win 4 seats in Lok Sabha. They must win how many seats in Lok Sabha? 4 seats in Lok Sabha. it has to win 2% of seats in Lok Sabha from at least 3 different states. It has to win 2% of seats in Lok Sabha. At least how many states? Different states. 3 different states. Criteria for regional, that is national state parties. A party that secures at least 6% of the valid votes in the state legislative assembly. So that party must secure 6% of vote in state legislative assembly. They must win 1 Lok Sabha seat for every 25 seats, or at least out of 25 seats they must win at least how many seats? 1 seat, or at least 2 seats in legislative assembly. It needs to win a minimum of 3% of the total number of seats in legislative assembly. It must win 3% of seats. Independent candidate. A candidate who wishes to contest in either of the parliamentary, state assembly but does not have an affiliation with the other parties may contest the election as an independent candidate. Apart from state assembly or parliamentary, one person stand for election, that person is called independent candidate. Recognized parties. Parties that fulfill these all criteria are called recognized parties. Which party fulfilled these all criteria? That is called recognized parties. A registered but unrecognized political party cannot contest election on its own symbol. These type of parties cannot stand in election on its own symbol. Majority party. The political party whose number of candidates elected is more than the others is called the majority party. Which party wins, that party is called majority party. They form and run the government, and they select and appoint their ministers. So after winning, they form a government and they select the ministers and appoint the ministers. They play a decisive role, that is important role in making laws for the country. Minority parties. Those with lesser number of elected candidates are called the minority party. Very small number of elected candidates are called the minority parties. Which party consists of very small number of candidates? That is called minority party. Opposition party. The party which gets second largest number of seats next to the majority party, that is called opposition party. Second largest party is called opposition party. They critically examine the policies and bills introduced by the government. What is the main duty for the opposition party? Oppose the government, that is oppose the majority party is the main duty for the opposition party. Coalition government, that is joint government. In a multi-party system, a single party sometimes may not secure the majority required to form the government. Sometimes some party can't get the majority seats. In such a case, some parties join together to form the government. In that cases, sometimes 2 or 3 parties join together and rule the government and form the government. Such government is called the coalition government. Electoral symbols and its importance. An electoral symbol is a standardized symbol. What is electoral symbol? One standardized permanent symbol, that is called electoral symbol. They can be easily identified, understood, remembered and recognized by the voters. Through that symbol only, we can easily identify and recognized by the voters. State parties are allotted to certain symbols that no other party can use the symbol in that particular state. In state level, some parties are allotted to the certain symbols, that is independent symbols, that no other party but another party may not use the same types of symbols, but which different parties in different states can use the same symbol, but within the state they must not use the same symbol, but within the country we have so many types of states, no, many types of states we have. Within the country, in different states, they can use the same symbols. I will tell one example. Shiv Sena in Maharashtra and Jharkhand Mukti Morcha in Jharkhand use, these are two different parties, okay. Shiv Sena in Maharashtra and Jharkhand Mukti Morcha in Jharkhand. These two parties use the same symbols, that is bow and arrow symbol, okay. This is the example for this electoral symbols, okay. Next we are going to see about differences between national party and regional party. National parties are political parties which participate in different elections all over India. All over in India, election is conducted, that is called national party. So all over Tamil Nadu, that is one particular state, election is conducted, that is called regional party, that is state party. It should be strong enough in at least 4 states. This party, national party, must win at least 4 states. It should be strong enough in at least 1 or 2 states. For state party, it should be strong enough. How many seats it must win? 2 states. It has an exclusive symbol throughout the country. Different types of symbols throughout the country for national party. For state party, we have already seen, no? What we have seen? Different parties in different state can use the same symbol, but according to state parties, they are allotted to certain particular symbols, that is individual symbols. No other party can use the same symbol within that state. National party, it resolves state, national and international issues. It deals with state issue, national issue and international issues. Regional party, it promotes only regional and state issues, okay. Thank you.